popped up. Unless this is from a meteor. Oh, it is from a
We did
meteor.
have a fucking meteor shower like rain down
Yeah.
right on.
Man, this shit's glitched over here. Can't even get it. It just disappears.
Alright, I'm joining up. Downloading mods. You got anything new?
Not that I know of. We can go through that real quick if you want.
Oh, what, to like add more stuff?
Yeah. And get all that
I
stuff
mean,
in here.
I'd be
That's
down
up to you.
to, I think,
You want to do it a little bit later?
yeah, we could go like, we can get these ships finished and go mine and do some shit like that. Get the resources we need to build a bigger ship and then some additional miners. Or do you think, how do you, go ahead? Because I don't, my question's a little complex.
Well, I think as long as we do it before we build the big ship, we're gonna be okay.
Do what before? Oh, the mods?
We have to do the mods before we build the big ship because majority of those mods that we selected are for space more than they are for Earth. Like our little mining ship's not gonna be affected whatsoever because none of those thrusters that we even added are for atmospheres. All those thrusters are space thrusters.
What, on those ships that we built?
The mods thrusters that you were finding.
Well, I was thinking, I mean, if we're gonna build like a big mothership to carry miner vehicles in, we might need one of those.
Thruster.
Yeah,
Well, as
like
I was
a.
saying, for the mods, we have to get the mods done before we start building the big ship. For sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
we
can
can.
barely hear you, Chris.
Oh. Oh no, that's Justin.
Yeah.
What's up, Justin?
How's it going, man?
Pretty
You
good.
gotta talk
Fucking
louder, sir.
been a hot ass
It's
fucking minute since I've talked to you, man.
It's a really bad microphone.
Is that the shitty plugged in one?
Yeah.
You can't. You have the Astro A40s. That's the Xbox only.
No, I had some A10s, but
those those turned out to be trash.
oh,
They
really?
did a massive, they did a recall on all those, that generation A10s. It was the damn aux cord. Liz had a pair too, and the damn aux cord broke. You can't use a normal aux cord. They had a special one, like Apple.
I remember you got me those ones the one time. I fucking loved them. It's just I was living in that fifth wheel at the time, and the AC in that thing was right above me, and it would blow so loud, and everybody would always fucking bitch about it because those Astros
Yeah.
have very sensitive mics, and I didn't have a PC to plug it in, like
Do
adjust it.
Discord and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Discord's a fucking
Discord is
amazing
a
with that.
dream, but they have
Yeah.
Astros actually got like a thing where you can
Yeah, the
customize.
command center.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually wouldn't recommend Astros. The only Astros I would recommend for PC gaming are very, like the ones I have that are very expensive. But that's it. Like I've tried
Honestly,
others.
this set I got, I will probably get another set. They were like $80 altogether. They're wireless. It takes the little jack thing, but I think you were saying you have to have one of those for PC.
Yeah, there's no like
And
Bluetooth that's gonna
it's
work with
really,
that.
yeah, these aren't that bad. The audio quality could be a little better, but from what I've told and from what I looked up, my voice quality is pretty good compared to a lot of other mics. I mean, not like SteelSeries and Astro, obviously, but more along the lines of shit that you get for like $100 on like Turtle Beach and shit like that.
That was work, Justin.
oh, it sucks.
It's. Hey, you know what? I'll talk to Evan if you want. I can get you in that car warranty.
Are you
Critical.
are you at that shop that like Jesse and Tom Tom work at?
Jesse doesn't work there, but Thomas does. Yeah.
Or no, it's doesn't Charles work there?
Chuckles.
He worked there a very, very long time ago, apparently.
Oh, he don't work anymore.
I never worked with them though.
Oh, then it must have been. I must be thinking of something different.
And Thomas has been working there 7 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought I thought the last time we talked he was working there.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think I turned you up on fucking Discord. I think that'll help.
Yeah. Where my
Let me
whole
try that.
inventory is like gone.
Here, I can talk a little.
I think you dumped it all. There we go. Now I can turn your ass up. I love Discord, man. You can just fucking quiet person.
Can you hear me now?
Well, actually, I can actually hear you now because I just boosted your voice up a lot. Oh, too much.
So how was work tonight?
I didn't work. Well, I gave a quote. It's gonna be a fat fucking quote. Clearbrook.
I was trying to talk somewhat loudly, even though my mother's
Oh.
sleeping out in the living room.
No, you
because
can
I
actually
knew
talk quiet now.
Oh, well,
Because
was
I
doing it on
boosted your
purpose.
voice up.
That's why I was talking loudly.
Discord prevails through shitty mics.
I was doing
It really
last
does.
week.
They got sound suppression, fucking everything. You like turn up the gain.
So I watched the news this morning just to make sure I didn't see anything.
The news?
The news.
Who watches news?
Oh man, I get up every time I can. I get up and have my cup of coffee and watch the news.
Well, like Good Morning America?
No, God, no, local news.
Wow.
Good Morning America. No.
Oh, you got something against Michael Strahan, bro?
Who?
Michael Strahan? You don't know who that is? The dude with the
No, I have no
gap
idea
in
who
his
that is.
teeth?
No.
Heard of him.
He played football.
Foosball?
I know the one guy that looks like Mike Tyson's son, and he's on like ESPN, but he's not Mike Tyson's son.
I think that's Michael Strahan.
Is that the black guy that's on ESPN?
He
And
has been
he has
on
a lisp?
ESPN before. I
Oh,
think he does
he's
have a list.
on. He has a lisp. He looks like Mike Tyson, and he talks like Mike Tyson. I thought for sure it was his son, but it
Hold
turns
up.
out I looked it up on Reddit, and everybody's like, "Yeah, it seems like it is, but he's not his son."
Okay,
Sure.
I gotta Google this guy.
Shit, just
Michael
type
Strahan.
in
Yeah, no, he looks
ESPN.
just like Mike Tyson. Here, I'll send a fucking.
Oh wow.
Michael Strahan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
was
see
just
him.
a Michael Strahan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talks like Mike Tyson, and he even looks a little bit like
Yeah,
Mike
he
Tyson.
does. It's like his
And
long
I
lost
thought for
fucking
sure he
son.
was. I thought for sure that was his son, and I was
Black
like,
people are
"That's
probably
so
like, these
cool."
racist ass white people think we all look the same.
We all look alike, don't we?
I mean, I'm sure all white people look the same. That's just how it is. Same thing with Chinese. I don't know. It's like
Oh.
But do we though?
yeah.
Justin,
I mean,
I
it's
watched.
how people portray things and perception. It's not really a controllable thing. Deep down, you're gonna think
Justin,
it.
I watched that Top Gun. Save you. Don't waste your time.
Really?
Waste of time.
I would,
Dude,
man.
everybody was saying it was good.
I
Yeah,
like
they're all
that.
fucking fanboy. I never seen the first one, but
You
It
probably
was
haven't
like
seen
it.
Top
It
Gun.
felt a little like
no,
rushed and pointless,
it
but
did.
it was
There
cool.
was
I mean,
no.
I
There
like
was no deaths.
seeing that Miles guy on any movie. He's fucking ever since War Dogs. That dude's been
I
one of
know.
my
I
favorite
seen
actors.
that right away, and I was like, "Oh, that's a dude from War Dogs." They put a little mustache on him.
A little
Oh.
mustache. All right,
But
well,
dude,
he
they
can
were.
still play
It
truck
still
driver.
upsets me, even if it was the first movie. They didn't name it was Russia. They fucking played it off it was Russia, and they never said it was Russia. And they kept on saying fifth generation jets, and they never named the jet. And there was one more thing I had this problem I had with it. Oh, there was no deaths. And there was what? Three what?
No deaths?
Yeah,
Oh
dude, there was
yeah.
3 fucking jet accidents. No survival at all to these jet accidents, and all 3 people fucking survive.
Okay, that's kind of stupid.
It's very like there was no deaths in the movie. I was telling Liz, I was like, we were watching. I'm like, man, either I don't want to spoil it, but I mean it's Hollywood, so they're not gonna kill off Tom Cruise, and they didn't kill off the other guy that you thought should have died, or at least I thought should have died. just to
What
make
was
the
the
movie
other guy?
better. Huh?
Do you happen to know the other guy's name?
I do know the other guy, but I don't want to spoil it. Because there's a big bond between them in the movie.
Well,
I don't know.
definitely need one to,
Liz
like,
had
Google
to
it.
explain the whole thing to me. Yeah, of course she cried. She had to explain the whole, like, I was like, so what's the beef between Tom Cruise and this one guy? Why is he hate him? And she had to explain about the first movie about how his wingman or something died, and his son was blaming him or some shit. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was just gonna be a cool movie about jets, but it was like I'd say 60% jets, 40% love story.
Love
That was a
story.
huge. It was mostly a love story. I didn't even know who the bitch was, and she's talking about they broke up a lot and they got back together a lot, and she didn't want to do it, and like the next scene they're fucking.
Was she
I was,
blonde?
huh?
Was it a blonde chick?
I guess it was Alyssa. It was the girl from the first movie. I don't
Really?
know.
Dude, she
I have
must
no.
be like 70 by now.
Oh, she was old as fuck. They were all old as fuck. It was who? Penny from the first one.
Okay.
I don't know. They're
wondered if
all.
she was
Tom
in it.
Cruise looks like he has those little fucking dark circles popping up. Those old people
Really?
circles.
Old people.
I don't know what to call them.
Bags under their eyes?
No, like the little circles. Age spots.
Oh. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
Tom
those.
Cruise starting to go that. Yeah, he had several twitches I seen. He's going downhill, man. He just needs to call it.
Which is fun.
He had nipples?
You've seen that one time how he like
Oh,
broke his
dimples.
leg jumping across the roof, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
And he like kept running it
He
off.
had goofy nipples. I wasn't looking at his nipples.
But who's looking at his nipples?
Well, there was a scene where they were all playing football on the beach, and I guess I wasn't looking at his nipples, but Liz said his nipples now look goofy.
Do we need more rock?
I'm taking care of that. I upgraded the. Do you want an upgraded miner? A hand miner?
Yeah, sure. Fuck yeah.
All right, I got one that because we waited so long, I was able to upgrade get the last one, like the best one, and it fucking puts out so much rock.
Oh no, there's still a bunch. Okay, so I just need to make.
Well, that's because I'm in here mining.
Oh.
But look, come in here and look how much rock this one puts out. It's insane.
Why doesn't it let me make the steel plates? Do I have to make them through the refiner?
The steel plates?
Yeah, because it says there's 5,000 iron ingots in the refinery.
Oh, just because it's red doesn't mean you can't make them. Just go ahead and queue it up.
Ah, okay.
It does that. I don't know why. It's kind of a stupid thing.
Ooh, just made a solar panel.
Game y'all playing?
Space Engineers. It's like it's like
Is
a
that
mix.
the 7
Huh?
days.
It's a mix of. It's got the destructibleness of 7 Days to Die. It's got
Yeah.
the.
That's the one you were telling me about the other day.
Yeah, it's like No Man's Sky, fucking 7 Days to Die, Satisfactory. I guess you can say Space Elite, or whatever that other game, that flying space game is. I guess you can call that Elite. Elite Dangerous. That's it.
What
Elite.
is satisfactory? Is it satisfying by chance?
Satisfactory is a cool game. Fuck, I downloaded too many mods and it fucked the end game up really bad. Satisfactory is like takes place like 100 years in the future, and you're a miner a space miner, and basically your job is to go to a planet and destroy the planet for all its resources at all costs.
Oh. So you are the aliens from Independence Day.
Yeah, but there's no. You just killing animals. There's not like aliens.
No, you are the alien.
Yeah, you are the aliens, but like there's people or smart creatures. They're just dumbass dogs and shit. And like a lobster dog thing.
Lobsters.
Oh, and then the whale pigeon. Can't forget about that whale pigeon.
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
What in the world is a whale pigeon?
What the- it's a
Whale
whale
pigeons.
giraffe. The
It
whale
looks like
giraffe pigeon.
yeah, it looks like a humpbacked whale with giraffe legs and a pigeon head.
And it's a real animal in the game.
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
Just
Yeah,
type in whale pigeon. That's all you need to do is type in whale. Or what was it? What were they calling it on Reddit? When we found it was
I don't know. I'm gonna try
giraffe.
to type it in satisfactory whale pigeon.
Is that the? Is it? I see a picture of something that looks like in the water.
It should be in the water. Well, I guess maybe they walked around water.
I just type satisfactory.
Yeah, dude, all you have to type in is satisfactory whale pigeon, and it's the first one on Google Images. It's fucking disturbing.
It is.
The head of it almost looks more like
walrus.
like a sea lion or something. It's got like that little flappy snout on it. But from a glance, it kind of looks like a
It looks like a
pigeon with a
pigeon.
beak. Like,
And it was the lizard doggo, but it was really just a lobster dog.
the fucking head on that thing was so disproportionate.
Dude, what? This is the stuff for nightmares.
Yeah, it really is. Luckily, they don't come out to you. There was a mod I seen. It was like it makes them enemies or whatever. They actually attack you. We have to try that next
They were a
time.
bitch to kill him.
Yeah, it'd almost be funny to see them attacking you though. Just waiting for these construction components.
Are you still working on that jet?
Yeah.
Or the miner?
I got a lot to go on it still.
I'm definitely providing the rocks.
Thank you, sir.
So
I
asked
got-
my mother about Saturday, and she said she doesn't know what time.
Oh, you're good. Like I said,
Oh.
if not Saturday, we can do it next week.
You know, Mom's going to Tennessee, right?
Yeah, you know why?
What?
You got to keep it on the down low.
Did he
What the-
propose?
Not yet.
Is he
Another
going to?
one. Yes.
Jeez. I pray that everything just works out. I just want that
Hey, so
woman
far,
to
he's the
have a
best
good rest
one.
of her life. Yeah, he really is, and he's got a good heart. I just don't want like her to use him for that. I don't know. She's not the type of person to use people, but like,
Take advantage.
yeah, kind of like it's like Mimon Gongong. They just get sick of something and like move on or whatever, and it's like don't do that to this guy. He's
Let's hope that's not the case.
a good guy, man. Really cool too. He knows a lot.
I know, he'll just about build you a race go-kart if you ask him.
Yeah, you don't find people like that no more, man.
Yeah, he
Have
he has a
values
go-kart
and
track at his
knowledge.
house, and he builds racing go-karts, and he'll build anybody a racing go-kart, or have you build it. He'll just fund it.
I just want to go over there and race one of the fast ones.
I would
Yeah.
just play it.
What? I didn't hear what you said, Joseph.
I would just put random shit in. I was like, I could get a go-kart?
You can get, yeah, if you go over there, you get a go-kart. If you could fit in one, jeez. Even with the way I am now, I still probably can't fit in one of those fucking things.
I know I put on a few pounds. Goodness.
Goodness gracious. I was surprised. I didn't gain a pound from that mow. I was surprised about that. I thought for sure. I was so stuffed that day. I was like, man, I'm probably gonna be fucking 10 pounds heavier now.
It was... the dug was very satisfying. The chips, on the other hand, were kind of stale.
They were bad chips.
My dumbass just threw away the queso. I don't even know what I was thinking. I could have used it on the dug.
That's what I was telling you. Like, you were like, oh, throw it away. I'm like, well, there's so many more uses at home for that. You could put it in a high point. There's all kind. Oh, speaking of, how is that? How's that high point doing? You did you receive the care package?
You son of a bitch.
Do you want to know when that was snuck underneath your bed?
I'm going to guess before I got home.
No. No,
No?
actually, believe it or not, we didn't even
Oh,
think about it.
Was
That's
it
when we went
when
out
you went to the
shooting and
bathroom?
nope. No, that's when Liz stayed back. When me and you went out to go shoot. She said she had to go to the bathroom. She just snuck it in.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's messed up.
And that's all right because it won't ever end up in her car again because I am enlisting a new emergency pat down
Is, is this
per.
the same one that got like baked in a cake and shit?
Yep. Yeah.
Jeez. What about that
Yep.
shoddy?
And
You still got that thing?
oh, the shockwave.
That had like
No.
the pistol grip. You had to like
No,
fucking
I gave that
slam
to-
fire it or whatever.
Actually, maybe I sold that. I either gave it to, I think, Chris Wallace, or I sold it to him. Leaning more towards the first one.
I remember I bought that Arrow Precision from that one dude. I kind of wish I still had that thing.
It was something I was just thinking of, and now I can't think of it. What was it?
Yes, mine's getting too big. The roof is like starting to come apart.
Oh, I know what it is. So there's going to be emergency pat downs from now on.
There will be upon entering the car.
That's fine. I'll just zap carry.
And you can zap carry all you want.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How deep is this pat down going?
I actually just purchased one of those wands. The TSA.
Man, you got Justin excited there for a second.
I'm disappointed now.
Damn it. Come on, man. I gotta keep up with the current. Oh, is that my run? Thank you. Damn, 810s? Jeez, that's gonna be a fat run.
And they all have a lot.
Oh, motherfucker. That's alright.
There's like 10, 11,
Jeez.
9, 11.
So I gotta get up early. That's like a 4 o'clock in the morning kind of
No.
run.
Ooh, you doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, I got to. Took today off just to give a quote on Clearbrook, but that's not even gonna be done till probably next month.
4 a.m. for the.
Well, it's because I need to, because it's down in Manatee County, which is about 2 hours, and then 11 stores with upwards of 10 extinguishers each. And now I gotta check the damn Mercy lights.
Well, like 6. These aren't round. 6, 4, 9.
Yeah, that's a lot of extinguishers. Yeah. I don't have enough war chant to get me through. Oh, I guess I could finish my book. I'm almost done with it, actually. Huh? Like 11:30. I know. What are you owing about? What do you have a sick stomach or something?
No, I'm doing the war chant.
That was the war chant. No, war chant's the podcast I listen to.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were doing the foosball thing.
No, it's a podcast I listen to.
You think what is that, 4, 5, 6, 7? You think 7 of those like smaller thrusters is enough for the back?
It's
Go
a
forward with us.
how many
Low.
to go forward?
7.
6? Oh yeah, that's plenty.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
the proper war chant of your ancestor?
No, it sounded like you had an upset stomach and you were like, yeah, no, none of that. Holy shit, 55,000. Damn, okay, that's plenty of stone.
Just picture me over here doing the chop as well.
The chop, yeah, oh god, here we go with that again.
Hey, you're the one that brought up war chant.
It's literally the podcast I was talking to Liz about. Because I'm almost done with my book. and there's not enough War Chant podcast episodes to get me through that run. So I'm gonna have to finish my book.
How many do you have for like facing backwards, like pulling you out of the hole?
You need more than you would think. I would put as many you do backwards as you do forwards. Because just what you said, you got to get back out of the mine hole you created. And with all that weight on that ship, it's going to require a lot of thrust to go that way. So, Justin, do you want us to get you out of that party on Saturday? Because we can. I'll call an emergency meeting with the council.
Council.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
the Claremont Fire Department?
the count. Oh, we're going.
Yeah, they're on the council board, and I can have a emergency pop up at Jesse's house.
I thought you were referring to Liz again as the council.
No, she's a council too, but she's a separate council.
I just want
Man.
to point out,
Huh.
you're not a firefighter.
Yeah, I went to fire college. I got a master's of fire college. Pharmacology.
Fire ecology.
Do me a favor and ask Liz what she thinks about that.
Liz, don't
Sound
I
like
have
that.
a master's in fire college?
You sound like that guy that was getting angry at the dude for playing the
What'd you say?
trumpet.
Can you scream that? Did you hear?
I hear it.
Yeah, she said yes.
Ask her, am I a firefighter?
Liz, am I a firefighter? Yes. See? She said,
She,
"Oh."
like, screamed.
No, she said, "Oh." The rat's there. She's screaming about the rat, not no.
You even have to tell her to scream that one. She's like, no!
Oh yeah. So it was funny when I walked in. I seen Jesse. Man, he put on some serious pounds.
Oh yeah.
I love that the tides have turned because he used to call me fat ass all the time, and I was laughing. I was smirking when I walked in. I'm like, oh, the tides have turned.
Jesse's just a dick.
He's always been a dick. I love Jesse. He's awesome, but at the same time, man, he's like the Brian Rogers of people. But he took the computer thing better than I thought he would have. I thought he was
Yeah,
gonna defend his work really well, but he was like, "What'd I fuck up? I just want to know what I fucked up." So I give him credit
Oh,
there.
shit.
So my buddy Nick, he's kind of a heftier fellow. He always called him fat ass too.
Oh, who Jesse?
Dick.
Yeah, no, it's funny because now he's a fat ass,
Mm-hmm.
and the tides have turned. But I'm not gonna be a dick and call him a fat ass or say anything to him either, because I know what it's like to be called that when you're like that.
You know, he
Not exactly the most uplifting thing.
I'm a bit
He was
chunky
doing
right
it.
now. I think everybody coming off of COVID is like put some weight on, bro. Like straight up, it's just I don't know. That's how it is.
yeah, I did.
Everybody was in their fucking houses for like 5 or 6 months. We were like the people from Wally.
Wally.
Little hover chairs and shit. Man, I can't find where the fuck to put this last like booster.
Jesse and them have made it a habit to like never cook. So
What?
that's because Cassie can't cook, like at all.
Dude, you just buy an air fryer. That thing cooks for yourself.
I think
Well,
one of
besides
the
the other day.
one of the
Should
worst
probably burn it.
things America has going right now is all the processed food, and it sucks
yeah.
because it's so much easier to get processed food than it is to get like whole foods and stuff like that, and it's cheaper to get processed food.
The only place that we can eat out on this diet is literally Chipotle. There is nothing else.
Yeah, because everything's like processed, right?
Yeah, you really
Yeah.
you can't go anywhere, man. You can't.
Dude,
KFC used
I
to
was-
have grilled wings. They don't have that anymore.
I was watching this video the other day. This guy was 100 years old, and he was so freaking lively, dude. He was like almost more livelier than Gonger was. And he said like he's just ate whole foods his whole life. Like he just lives off of chicken and rice and greens,
Oh, see,
basically.
no, fuck that.
That
I
it's
don't want.
rough, but
That's
dude,
a
I mean,
shitty life. Shitty life.
Agreed.
he seemed pretty fucking
Shitty
optimistic and
life. I
happy,
don't want to be
man.
100 and eat healthy. Fuck that. I'd rather die at like 80 eating shitty.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's how you want to live it, I guess. It's like you gotta commit to them lima beans and shit
Well,
like that.
someday. Lima beans.
Bro, I can't put this last one down. I might need your help.
Okay, what do you need?
I'm trying to find a place to put this last thruster on the front, like facing backwards.
Um,
I've
Can you
tried
put it right
like
here?
every spot.
what about right here? On the corner.
It won't let me.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuel low.
Oh, put it on the side of. Yeah, put it on the side of this. It'll go.
Fuel critical.
I don't think I can add stuff. I don't know what happens if I add something to your build.
No, see, it's like red. Oh wait, it might be because I need steel plates. Fuck.
There you go. Look.
Did you get one?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it might
gonna
just be
delete
because
it,
I needed
though.
steel plates, though.
I'm gonna delete it though because I don't know what happens when I put my stuff on your ship. Knowing how this game is a bit.
Yeah.
I was telling Justin about Hell Let Loose.
Yeah, you gotta get that shit, bro. It is pretty realistic and pretty fun when you have a squad. It's super fun when you have a squad. You die a lot.
I was. You
Definitely
die a
not no-
lot.
It's not no Battlefield or definitely not no Call of Duty. Like, it is, and it's not even like if you ever played PUBG, it's worse than that. Like, you just don't see your enemy ever. Like, it's very rare. We were taking
poor-
takes out, and that's when you see them. You actually
The
live
poor medic class. All you get is a bolt action of whatever faction you're on.
there. Yeah, that's harsh as well. You
And then
get,
the
like,
Russians,
fucking-
as the Russian tank crew, you get the choice of a T-34. Yeah, that thing is the biggest piece of shit. It's so slow, so squeaky. It blows up so easily.
yeah, we gotta get back down on that sometime.
I know.
That game was honestly
So,
too fun.
what is the damage like? You were saying about a
It's,
one-shot kill if you put it in
it's a
chest?
one shot with bolt action. Snipers is a one shot. Pistols are a two shot. Uh, Machine guns, I don't 2 to 3 with like a Thompson or an MP40. The tank, man, forget about it. If you're running HE ammo, it'll blow 20 dudes up. If there are, I mean, if they're behind something, it'll do that, or you mow them down with your gun, your turret on the tank, and it just. It's a really cool game. We played the shit out of it for about 2 months, but the problem is we lost our third person, and we like to run tank crew a lot, and you need a third for that. You need a third in general for even running ground to form your own unit.
Possible to do 4 people?
Oh, you can do as many as you want. You can have a fucking crew of 10 or 12 people if you wanted.
Persia
But,
sounded like he'd get back into it if.
Oh, you probably would.
If
It's
it
just the raging.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the raging.
Oh god, dude, he rages so fucking hard. It gets so annoying sometimes. In a
I
tank,
know.
he's okay because he doesn't die
the
too
tank's
much.
not too bad.
And then he makes crazy decisions. He's like, "Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna get out of the tank and kill that guy you can't get." And I'm like, "No, don't get out of the fucking tank. You're gonna die." And he gets out, and he's like, "I'm dead." And I'm like, "Oh great, we just lost our fucking what's it called? The visual guy."
Well, we
'Cause
all
there's
learned
3
one way or
roles.
another not to get out of that tank.
Yeah, there's 3 roles in the tank. There's the driver, there's the gunner, and then there's the commander. And the commander has the most important and best role. He has a periscope, and you're able to ping locations. In the tank, there's no third person. So as a driver, you get a little peep sight. You know, that's it. That's all I get when I mainly drive, and it's shifting gears and everything.
The Russian tank
Uh,
is terrible.
Oh, it's the worst, dude. The
You
sight's
get
like
a
3 inches
16
big.
Yeah,
It's
it's like 5 to 10
you
inches
can't
big.
see jack shit, dude. You have to have a commander just to drive the damn tank. Yeah. So and then the commander is like that was mainly the role that Chris or Perger took over, but he would be like, our tank would lose a track or something, and we'd have to get out to repair it, and he'd just be like, I got it, and he'd run out immediately before we cleared the area. And he'd just die, and I'm like, well, there goes our commander, and yeah, then now we're fucked.
It's almost like the driver actually is the one that has to get out because you have the gun.
Yeah, exactly.
And the spotter can still be looking around and shit. But I honestly, I like playing that spotter scope every once in a while because it's like the tank.
It's actually a cool.
The turning rate of those tanks is fucking
It's
god
so
awful.
slow.
It's so terrible. Like it takes.
And it's cool to see.
It's not
it's
even
cool to
real
see
though. Like they were.
Yeah, no, not at all.
They were
It's cool to
saying,
see
like,
the
it's
shots, to be able to zoom in on the other tank you're shooting at, and you're like, ricochet, ricochet, or hit, direct hit. It's cool as shit to see that shit ricochet off and go pew. Like, I just love that. It's literally like Fury Simulator almost as in the tank crew.
You guys ever play War Thunder?
Yeah,
I have that installed.
that's the one that's pay to win, right?
It's
I
not
haven't
too
played
bad.
enough of it. I couldn't tell you if it is or isn't.
It's just like the flying mechanics are a little like loose, kind of like very nimble. It's not like hard to control. It's just like not realistic, really. But it kind of is. It's just a little bit more on the arcadey side, if I had to say. I mean, coming from like flight sims and shit like that. Probably like on par with Battlefield. But that game's cool. Apparently you can like drop nukes and shit if you can get them during the match.
I haven't seen any of that. I only played it for, I don't know, maybe a week if that.
Yeah, I watched a video of this. You had to like fly a bomber in with the nuke and they could easily intercept it.
Shit's
I was
expensive to
curious
upgrade.
if the tank mechanics or anything like tank mechanics on War Thunder.
The tank mechanics, I don't know how War Thunder was. I didn't play much of it. I'm not a big fan of the whole buy. You have to buy your ammo if you want good ammo. Or is that World of Tanks I'm thinking of?
Might be World of Tanks. I know World of Warships and World of Tanks are pay to win.
That's what I was thinking of. I never played War of Thunder then. But there's modular damage on the tanks and Hell Let Loose. Like your turret can get fucked up, or your gunner can get fucked up. You can get shot and lose somebody in the tank. Not everybody dies every time. You can just lose one person, or two people. You can literally lose two of your tank crew from one shot on it if it hits right. They have like they have like
How it sounds.
they
Which
have
game is that?
War Thunder.
they have tiers of tanks. So you have like the U.S. has the light tank, which is that. What was the name of that tank, Brad?
Sherman?
Well, that was the medium, or were they all Shermans? It was just a
Oh,
Sherman. Remember the
Was-
light American tank? It had like the little cannon. It's cool how they did it because they did a light. With the Americans, there's one light tank,
I think
one medium tank, and two heavy tanks. There's a 76 and a 75.
the
And then
Americans is just a normal little mini Sherman. Like it's just a Sherman.
Yeah,
It
it's
has
a little.
the smallest cannon. It's the
And then
German one.
The German has the, what is that? The Panther or the Panzer? With the autocannon.
I think
Like
the Panther.
So the German light tank cannot take out, or I can't say can't because we did it before. It's just very hard. Cannot equally take on a light U.S. tank because the German light tank has an autocannon, whereas the U.S. tank Sherman has a tiny little single, an actual penetrating cannon, not just single shot or whatever you would call that. And in the end of the day, the Tiger rules all. The Tiger will fucking decimate 76 heavy, um, unless you get to the back of the Tiger. And then the Russian tanks are pretty good on penetration, but not defense.
Can I cover these turbines, Jake?
I think
From the
so.
top?
Some of mine are covered. But if you do decide to get it, make sure you do it through a key. Don't pay full price. I'm telling you, it's a waste of money.
I think I'll probably end up getting it.
Well, if you do, don't do it through Steam. I'm telling you.
Right.
A, you're not going to regret the game. I know that for sure, especially your playstyle. The only thing that it's different for is it's World War II and not modern day. So it's not no Battlefield 4 weapons, but if you're gonna do it,
But
yeah, Battlefield 5. There you go. But if you're gonna do it, I can walk you through, but it's literally on CD keys. So just do it through there, not on Steam, because you'll save $20.
probably download it tomorrow.
That's up to you, man. Maybe watch some videos on it or something.
I'm kind of willing to try
I-
something different.
I mean, me, Brad, and even Chris or Perger had a fucking blast. You remember that snow map? We got 75 kills and 5 tank kills on.
Yeah.
That was insane, dude. It was just mayhem. That was such a beautiful tank map too. It's just one road, and the maps are huge, and it's a tug of war. How the matches are is a tug of war. There's 5 hold points, and each side starts on each side of the map, and you capture the hold points all the way up till you get to the middle, and it's a tug of war. So if U.S. catches that, if they hold that one flag, it goes back. The Germans or whatever have to move backwards and recapture the one. It's very if you get into it, it can be very milsim-y. But honestly, we just form our own squad and we don't really talk to everybody else that much. We
Right.
kind of just run our own little thing. They even have a Omaha Beach map, and it's cool as shit because it's actually the land. The U.S. is on. They're coming out of the Higgins boats, and the Germans are already up in their pillboxes. And with the U.S., you get a tank. You get the entire team gets one tank, and if you get that tank fast enough, you can literally sit on the Higgins boat and just fuck those pillboxes up.
Hey, what was that like round compartment thing you had on the back of your ship?
That's a connector.
What would, you want to come tell me like what I need next? What I need to do?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not really sure.
So you get the batteries. So you need to put a connector. You need to delete this last row and put a connector, and then connect your box here to the connector. And then you're gonna need to, with the final steps, you need to put a gyroscope, whatever they call those things on there, a ore detector, and a antenna.
Energy low.
You said I need a connector, or
Yeah, it's called a connector. You just search it up. God damn, this is eating up some steel plates. Sorry, I'm about to get a shit ton of stone.
I can get another bolt post.
You want to get another one?
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Wait, you just admitted you had a problem, and you already talked about
What?
buying it. You just admitted you had a problem.
Problem? What?
You said it's an addiction that you need to work on. You're not working on it.
Who has a problem?
You know
So
what?
wait, are y'all just going over to dude's house and they're not even gonna be there?
Yeah, they're not going to be there. We're going over there to work on the Tiki Bar.
It seemed a little weird.
It was at first. But then
I'm
he got
saying,
pissed
like,
when we
if
wouldn't
I
come over
game
there.
over.
Oh no, he don't care. We brought Haley and JR over there last weekend to help us.
I just like I haven't even really been over there. I don't want to like just show up whenever they're not there.
Oh, he's got cameras all over the place. He's not worried
Yeah.
about it.
So wait, is this good? You think right here?
Let me come over and see.
Delete this middle
Um,
row. Does it have to like connect right to that box thing?
no, it doesn't. You want to use conveyors to connect. You want to use small conveyors from that port that you saved to this. The only I think it should fit because the whole point of that connector is for you to. You see how my ship over there is? It's parked on that connector. It basically that's what when you get the ore, you pull up to over there and you connect yours to your side or whatever the other side is, and it
like,
puts all
unloads
your
it.
ore. Yeah, it takes all your ore and puts it into.
What the heck is Liz watching?
Sorry. Thank you, baby.
Oh no, I was saying she didn't turn down, did she? I was just curious.
No, I was just. It's some Sherlock Holmes show. Oh, you're done with the Sherlock Holmes show? Oh, Luther?
Luther?
I don't know. Luther or Lucifer? Luther. Oh.
She's already seen all of Lucifer.
Yes.
I was like, I don't know why all the women love that show.
Oh, they do. It's because it's like a settled down version of 50 Shades of Grey. It is. It's like, he fucks all the bitches.
Satan's a player.
Yeah, you play a.
Alright, what am I missing? I should have fucking looked. Oh, computer.
Justin, are you feeding your addiction right now, as we speak?
I wish. I'm too
I-
broke for that.
What would you even consider? Steyr?
Yeah, fire's one of them.
Oh, you know, you'd see Brad. He'd have a climax if you got one of those.
It's a star.
Styrog.
Oh my Jesus. I'd still
See,
love
even
the
the mention of
Tavor.
it.
I'd still love the Tavor more, but an AUG would be cool as shit. Oh yeah, Justin, I haven't even said, dude, I'm dying to shoot this new gun that you got. I got the 5.56 for it too. It's just like, I think they're,
Very finicky on ammunition type.
Yeah.
oh really?
It's finicky.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could just give you some in turn to go use on your other fucking 900 ARs.
900. I've got like 3.
300.
Hold on, let's see.
I think I want to build
He's
a Chrome
counting.
AR today.
Yeah. I was telling Brad about your light one, the fucking one, the lightweight one.
Space Cat.
You see this guy?
No, I said.
What is it?
Uh,
What is it like finicky on? Like what kind? Is it a certain grain or just like?
Well, let's put it this way. I bought like 900 rounds of Australian claimed to be M855 which is your very typical steel penetrator, quote unquote, 5.56, and it did not like running that at all. So
Was it like jamming up or?
it would fire one round and then just not cycle.
Ah, shit.
So machine guns, they're no fun when they're turned into bolt actions. It was literally just fire one, and it would just not cycle whatsoever. So
Meteor
I ended up
storm inbound.
changing the gas block like I told the follow a few times, and then I ended up taking it up to mats, and I was at a loss because I had no idea what was going on with it. So I took it up to mats, and he ended up taking it for a couple days to work on it, charged me for an hour of quote unquote gunsmithing to swap out the gas block again, which, I could have thought of that and did. But I ended up trying some of this Israeli M855 that I got, and it works a lot better. It's still not like 100%, but I don't think I can get it to 100%.
What do you mean not 100%?
It
Like it'll
works,
still
dude,
jam up every once in a while?
Yeah, once in a blue moon. I mean, out of the mags I shot yesterday, I mean, it only did one.
Right. I want it to be more reliable than that,
Oh,
I'm sure you
but
get
I
there
don't know if
eventually.
I can.
yeah,
Like,
that makes sense.
How long have you had
base
it built like
firearm
that?
Oh goodness. I think I got the upper receiver like maybe 2 months ago. So
Yeah, I mean, as time goes, you'll.
And to be honest with that, man, I like that gun bursting it better than I do like mag dumping it. Like the Mac 11 was fun mag dumping, but that's like way better to burst it. In my opinion, like I enjoyed that bursting that mag a lot more than I did.
well, it makes a lot more sense to do that anyway.
Oh, I know, but I had more fun bursting it like 3-4 shots at a time. It was cool because I was actually able to hit the target every time.
If I could just get that drone mag to work, it's basically, I mean, it's
Now
not
that
a light machine gun. It's more like an automatic rifle, but I'm trying to turn it as much into a light machine gun as
yeah, at that point, that would be fun to mag dump. You got 100 rounds. You get to enjoy it more than 2 seconds. Not even.
Well, here's the funny thing is, when I first picked it up from Matt after he had it, and he told me, "Oh, hey, I think I got your machine gun working, so, take it home and test it out." I put the drone mag in it with the Australian 5.56, the stuff that is underpowered, and it worked 100 rounds.
Really?
And then I put it all back together, like just the handguard, it's nothing to do with the gas block whatsoever, nothing to disrupt the gas system. I don't know, just it's very finicky about that drum. So I'm kind of curious if maybe it's just the drum mag. Now that drum does take what is it, graphite as lubricant, and in fact they include graphite with it to use. So I kind of wonder if maybe it needs some of that.
I don't know enough about that kind of stuff to. Like graphite, that's powder, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just pour powder in the drum. Okay, it's good to go. All lubricated.
Help things fucking cycle.
I haven't looked
Be
into
blowing like
where
black fucking smoke
Yeah,
out of your
black
barrel.
smoke. You black smoking, bro?
Fucking like molten
Diesel. You got the
molten
diesel.
graphite fucking shooting out of the bolt onto people.
Stay back.
I'm dying.
You know know what? I'm gonna order me a D60 drum real quick. I've been wanting to try one. Either that or I'll go with one of those what was it? X Products drums.
You know what you
Is
could
that
do is
thing?
we were just looking it up. You could just sell the whole thing and then just get a full auto Thompson.
What?
Does that thing
We
take
looked it
normal
up last
AR
night. 30
mags?
grand.
30
Jeez.
grand.
That was on the high end. All right, there was some for 24.
Okay, we're talking like M1s, aren't
Yeah.
we? Yeah, the M1 is. Eh. If I get a Thompson, I want it to be either a 1921 or a 2128 overstamp, which the 21's the best.
Do you think this thing's gonna do all right, Jake?
What, your ship?
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out when you go to fly it. Now, there's some things that we have to go through to get it set up because you're not done yet. Even though when you finish
Do you
the
think
outside.
those engines will be all right, or do they need like more reinforcement, or
No.
like
No, I
these
think you'll
right
be
here on
fine.
the side facing towards, like, to get me out of the hole?
No, I think it's fine.
All right.
So, before you do anything, you gotta get in the cockpit. I'm gonna have to get in mine to walk you through this because it's kind of a pain. Because you got to create some groups for it so you can turn things off and on. I'm kind of go over everything with you.
Am I supposed to be able to free look in here?
What do you mean?
Like, I can't look around or anything.
You hold Alt. But
Oh.
most of your driving you're gonna be doing in third person anyways. Um, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna press I,
Alright.
go to your control panel.
Okay.
Alright, so you're gonna see things with white text and red text. You see that?
On the left side?
Yeah, on the left side, it's gonna be like descriptions of or names of things, and some are gonna be red and some are gonna be white.
Yeah, they're all white.
They're all white. Okay. In the future, just always ignore the red because that's another grid. That's the things on the grid that this stuff is built on. I guess you're not gonna see that because you're not part of the grid. Never mind. It's gonna be all white for you. All right. So you're gonna see atmospheric thrusters, a bunch of those, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna scroll down a little bit and you're gonna see two large atmospheric thrusters, right?
I'm looking. I don't see.
It's all alphabetical. So look for
Oh,
L.
yeah, yeah, they're there. Okay.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're going to scroll up to the top atmospheric thruster, the most top one.
Like the big one?
No, just the top one on the list. Go all the way up to the top of the list
Okay.
because it's A, so it's gonna be at the top.
It's at the very top, yeah.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold Control and click on every single atmospheric thruster, including the two large ones. You're gonna hold Control and just click on them and click on them all the way down, and it'll highlight each one. You want to make sure every single one's highlighted, and you're gonna go down to the large ones and highlight those two as well. We're gonna create a group so you can turn those on and off whenever you want.
So you're saying just the ones that say like up, right?
Nope, all of them.
All of them?
Any atmospheric, yeah, all of them.
Alright, so alt you said? Or
Control.
control?
And you want to make sure nothing else is highlighted besides atmospheric thrusters, because I do that all the time. If you highlight, say, your drill or an assembler, whatever, it's gonna fuck up it's not gonna let you go forward with this. So you got to make sure all the atmospheric thrusters are highlighted, and that's it. Nothing else like an antenna or anything like that. If you want, I can share my screen if it's easier for you to visually see it.
No, I'm doing it. I'm just
Okay.
doing them all right
You want to
now.
hold Control the entire time while you click. And then when you're done, don't click off of it.
Yeah, I got them all.
Okay, so you got all the normal ones and the two large ones?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So you're going to go over to the right now. You're going to see block group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Click in there and name it thruster and click save.
Do I still have to keep holding control?
Nope. Control just allows you to select multiple or select a bunch into one group. Alright, so you did that?
Yeah, I'm just capitalizing it. Fucking OCD. Save. Okay.
Now you're gonna go and find your batteries. You should have 2 batteries.
These are all still like highlighted. Do I like unhighlight
You can
them?
click off of them. You can click anywhere and it'll click off.
It's not.
Just click
Oh wait, there
find
we
the
go.
batteries and
There we go.
yeah.
I got it.
Anytime you're doing this, make sure there's none that are highlighted besides what you're clicking, because if you do that, it's
Yeah.
gonna put that item into the group and it's gonna fuck it up.
So it's I
So
have the thrusters group, but it's still showing all of the thrusters. Is there a way to like make those
yes,
go away?
it's gonna. No, just
Okay.
don't worry about it. This is the only time you're ever gonna see this stuff.
All right. So control and
See,
then hit both batteries.
yep, and then
Under
you're
the
gonna
group.
kind of make sure go up and make sure that there's nothing else highlighted. I can't stress that enough because so many
Yeah.
times I fucked that up.
Yeah, it's all good. So then I label
Okay,
it batteries.
Yep, batteries, and then you're gonna do the same thing with your drills now. Oh, you know what?
Alright.
We're gonna need to put spotlights on your thing. There's a couple additional things we're gonna have to do. But that's fine. We don't need to worry about the spotlights right now. That's not gonna kill your battery.
Alright,
All right. So now you're gonna exit. Now you're gonna exit out of that. Just press escape.
Okay.
You're gonna press G.
Alright.
You're gonna go down to block tools. You're gonna see a drill.
Yeah, I see it.
You're gonna take that drill and drag it down to the one on your toolbar.
Alright.
And then so that in that there was no pop-up menu with that, right?
What do you mean?
There wasn't like you just dragged it down. It's there now, right? It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah, it's there. It's on the one
okay.
spot.
So now you're gonna go down to groups. It's underneath emotes,
Okay.
and you're gonna see that those groups you just made. You're gonna see the battery. You're gonna see the thrusters, right?
So just put them each in a slot?
Yeah, but when you put the battery, it's gonna give you do the battery first because I can work
Yeah,
with
I
that
see
one
that.
first.
I see it.
So it's
I'm
gonna
here.
give you a pop-up menu, and you're gonna look for the option that says recharge on and off.
Okay.
Select that one.
Selected.
Okay, so now you're gonna do that with the thrusters. You're gonna put the thrusters into the next, into I'm guessing number 3 for you.
I put the batteries on 9 and the thrusters on 8.
It doesn't, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. You're gonna put the thrusters down. Now, when you put the thrusters in, if it doesn't give you a pop-up menu, something else was selected. If it gives you a pop-up menu, that's what you want.
What do you mean, like something else was highlighted?
Yeah, you just missed it. It happens to me all the time. Did you put the thrusters in and it didn't
Yeah,
give you a
it
pop-up
didn't.
menu?
Yeah, no
So that's
pop-up.
all right. So now you're gonna go back to your eye. You're gonna press I and then go back to control panel. You're gonna delete.
Should I take it out of the toolbar?
Yeah, you just right click on it. It should delete it.
Okay.
And you're gonna delete that thruster category that you made. So you're just gonna click on it, and then there's
Okay.
I think you right
Oh
click on
yeah,
it,
it
it'll
had the
delete it.
cockpit. That's bullshit.
There you go. That's what I was
Man,
saying. I know
that's
it
bullshit.
does it
It
to me all the
lies.
time.
It's
So
lying.
clear the cockpit out. It's like clear the cockpit out.
And then
Like
thrusters
click
again.
somewhere.
Yeah, I got it. I
Yep,
got it.
and okay, so you did it all. And
Yeah.
then you try adding that again. And if it doesn't do the pop-up menu, you're gonna have to redo it to the point where only the thrusters are selected.
Alright, I'm double checking this. Thruster.
And make sure all the thrusters are selected too, because you want them all to turn off and on when you want them to.
Alright, so G groups, drag drop. Cool. And then what do I do with this one?
It's going to be toggle block on and off. It should be the first one, I think.
Okay.
All right,
That's it?
so now you're all set up. So what you're going to do is you're gonna turn your thrusters on if they're not already. Are they on already?
No.
Okay, so press
Oh
the
yeah,
number that it
yeah. It
is
says
to
they're
turn them
on.
on. Okay,
It says on.
they're on.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it.
Should I press? Here, let me. Let it back
Are your
on.
batteries? No, your batteries have power. Oh no, your battery's on recharge. I think. Does it say recharge or auto under
It
the
says
battery thing?
auto. Yeah, it says auto.
You mind if I get in there real quick just to look, because it doesn't look like
Yeah.
the thrusters are
Yeah,
on.
go
Fuel
for it.
Okay.
low.
Let's see if it's gonna give me the same you did.
Fuel
Yeah,
critical.
cool. Alright, what's going on here? You have the on.
I'm gonna start filling this fucking
Something.
shit in.
Oh, it's out of battery. Alright, so we're gonna have to charge it. I forgot to tell you to do that right away to turn your batteries off. So we're gonna have to charge it real quick before we.
How do we do
Here's what I
that?
could. What I'll do is I'm gonna throw a battery on it right now,
Oh.
and that'll allow your ship to get a little boost of energy, so I can actually get it up to the where my ship is, and we'll charge it. So let me get a battery on there. Make sure I have everything for a battery. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna delete this battery, or you can keep it on. It's up to you. But I would the extra weight and stuff. You just delete it. Let's see, where's that battery? There we go. Oh, shit. Alright, so you want to see the ultimate test if your ship's gonna hover?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna cut this block.
Hey.
Hey, look at that. Alright, so if you want to, you gotta do this in a reasonable amount of time because that battery will die soon. If you want to fly it over to the opposite side of my ship and back it up, that connector you have on your ship to, oh shit, oh fuck.
What?
I gotta add a gyro to your ship, man. If that thing
Oh shit.
don't fly. Yeah, if it turns over, it's gonna crash and burn. Hold on. Let me
Am I good to just get
'cause-
out of it? Oh yeah.
yeah, it'll always just hover. So I'm gonna throw a gyro and a ore detector on there for you. Let me upgrade it. Oh wait, you need an antenna. Alright, you're good now. So if you see this port over here, you're just gonna back of your ship up to it, and then as soon as it starts to connect, press P. P is in Peter.
Why is it going
Oh,
sideways?
oh, 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 oh.
Why is it going sideways? Is A not to go like right? Oh, I don't think I have fucking left and right thrusters. Damn it.
Oh, no, you don't.
That's what I fucking
Alright,
forgot to
let's.
put on. Why is it like getting pulled over to the mountain though?
You
I
gotta
don't
turn
get
it
that.
off. Turn it off. Turn off those thrusters. Press the number for the thruster. Oh, it might fall though. Shit. Alright, just, yeah, leave it there. There you go. You gotta put landing gear on it too. Actually, you're pretty. Let me see if I can.
Wow, it's floating away. Let me grab the parts for it real
Fuel
quick.
low.
This fucking jetpack. I'm always running out of energy, fuel, something
Fuel
crazy.
critical.
Come on. Come on, motherfucker. Tilt for me. Come on.
I got the stuff to build the things. I can just put one on each side real quick, just so it's got something.
Okay, if you can get to it. Yeah, see, I don't. You're gonna be able to get to the.
I think I'm gonna get to bed, guys.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
tired
man.
all day.
You're good, man.
I sent you
That's-
a picture to Discord, by the way. Whenever you get a chance to check it out.
Okay, for sure, man.
It's one of the bullpups that I've been looking at for a while.
Ooh, a new purchase.
No, that's not gonna be for a very long time.
Well, you have a good night, sir.
I think it's like $2,200.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
Is it a Gorizo or whatever they call this thing? A Gorza?
No,
Graza.
I don't even
Groza.
think you can really get something like that unless you make it.
Oh,
Those things are so fugly.
they are.
I mean,
They're
they're
ugly as
cool.
shit.
They're cool, but they're fugly.
I think that ran out of battery. I don't think there's any.
Oh, I need fucking
there's a little
steel
bit.
blades.
Here, I got steel plates.
The one I sent to you is a Desert Tech MDRX.
I don't even know what that is. Let's see.
It's probably
Ooh.
one of, if not the most reliable bullpups out there.
Nothing's pretty. I like that.
There's a video that I watched a while back, a mud test of the 308 version of it. It's pretty much unstoppable.
Was that with Grand Thumb?
It was in range TV,
Oh, okay.
I think. It might have been Forgotten Weapons, but I'm pretty sure it was in range.
I haven't watched one of his videos in a while. What's his name? Isaac or Ethan? Ian.
That's Gun Jesus.
Gun Jesus. Yeah, he does look like Gun Jesus.
Haven't you ever seen the poster?
No, I haven't seen the poster before.
Alright, you're about to get it.
I'm about to get it.
Let's see.
So I have to
He's
couple
known.
these into the group.
Not right now. Not right now. They're gonna stay on, and then once you park it, you can add them in the group.
The internet has given him the nickname
Gun Jesus.
It won't.
Is it not enough?
Does it need more?
You might need one more. Here, I'll add it. And you can just delete it after, and then add yours in case. Let's see, 7.
I think it'll stay on. I don't see why there would be something like that in this game. Because, like, anything that we build... Because I've built a couple things that, like... I don't know, this is just, like, something that we build. It's not, like, really registered to me, right?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think we got rid of that. Here, try. Is it working? Because that's 3 on your... on this... Oh! There you go. Cool. And Q and E will... There you go. You should be able to hit Q and E. Is it rotating?
Oh, yeah,
There
okay.
you go.
For some
Oh, let me
reason,
know.
this one side is a lot stronger than the other.
That's because there's 3 on one side and 2 on the other. So when it goes to get sucked up, press P. Because it'll lock it in place. Hey, look at that. It holds its weight, too. Oh, right, you gotta get that thing parked. The battery's gonna... Oh. Yeah, the battery's gonna die.
I think the battery... I don't know, it'll feel good. I can't flip it back up.
Use your left and right. And use Q and E.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my lord.
Why
Almost
does it
there.
keep going
That's
first
definitely the
person?
side to do. It's because you're so close to the ground. Oh, not that. Oh, you're fucking knocking into shit. One of your thrusters broke. Hold on.
I can't fucking do anything.
Well, if I don't talk to you by Saturday, Justin, let me know. Like when the party's over, and there's still. I think we might still be working out there. We swing by. It's not that far out of the way.
I'm sure we'll
I
talk
think.
before then.
I think your mom also invited Liz to come out. So depending. Oh my lord, Brad, you're gonna destroy that thing.
I'm trying to fucking take off.
You're right there. There you go. There you are. I think she invited us. So, like I said, if it's early enough, you said noon, but if you can't find out the exact time, because if it's early enough, we could just take you out there, or we can meet y'all out there, and then whenever you're ready to go, we can just go back. That's up to you, though.
Oh,
I
you
wouldn't
guys
mind.
like coming over to
No.
Jesse?
Did the battery die?
Yeah.
Here,
Oh
I got
my
another one.
god,
I
it's
got the
glitching
stuff to make
out.
another. Yeah,
It's
because
gonna
your
fucking
mom
blow
invited
up.
us as well, so it wouldn't be like we're inviting ourselves.
There
Let
it
me
goes.
delete
Oh
this one.
I
shit.
don't care if you invite yourselves, even if she didn't invite you.
Well, I mean, it'd give you a good excuse to get out of there if you want to get out of there fast. Can't imagine you really care to be there too much. There you go.
Not particularly.
Yeah, I don't blame you because I wouldn't want to be like a same thing. Like I don't know. It
I
sounds
mean,
mean, but I wouldn't want to be there either, even if it was like.
the only saving grace is that I heard Chris Wallace was going to be there, and I think there was one other person. I don't remember who it was. Maybe it
You're
was
fucking.
Aaron Anderson or something.
Am I
All right,
hooked up?
bring it down. No, just bring it down just a little bit. Oh, I guess you try pressing P. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, you are hooked
cool.
up. Cool. All right, so now you need to fix your fucking ship.
Jeez.
But before you do that, I'm gonna delete this battery. I'm sorry, get back in it real quick because I want to show you how this works, how you charge it. So it's connected now. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press I,
Alright.
and
Alright.
then go to control panel, and you're gonna go down to those individual batteries, not the group of batteries, but the individual, the two of them.
Uh.
It's gonna show
Okay.
my ship stuff on there too. So anything
Yeah.
green,
It's not
don't do.
green for me though. It's like yellow, orange, or white. There's two batteries that are yellow.
You want white. White's always the stuff
Okay.
that's your
Yes,
stuff. So
there's a battery 2 and a battery 3 that are white.
okay, so click on those.
Hmm.
Um, and what does it say? What does it say
Battery 3, which is like the second one, right here. I'll just say battery 2 says max output 4.0, max required input 4.0, max stored power 1.0, current input 209, current
Okay, so
output
you are
11.1.
getting charged. So it says input's your charge. So basically check the input on both batteries. Um, that's really what you want to
Okay,
see,
yeah, it
if
says
it's charging or not.
209 on both.
Okay, all right. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna exit out of that, and you're gonna press that battery one, that one that says recharge or auto. Press the number 2 or whatever you signed it to, and it should say recharge.
Yours says like 627 on it. Is
What?
that? Oh, okay. So like it goes up, the number goes up over time.
The recharge?
The current input. Oh
Yeah.
no,
So that's
stored
what I'm
power.
having you do. So when you um, press the number on the battery on your toolbar when you exit out, and that's gonna put it into recharge mode.
Oh, okay.
Because right now yours is on auto, so auto's it's gonna provide, it's either gonna provide power to your base, or it's gonna take power from your base depending on how much shit you have running. But
Oh,
basically you want to leave these in recharge mode because you don't want to power your base with your ship.
yeah.
When you take your ship out, you want full battery. So put it in a recharge where it says recharge.
Yeah, I put it in and then check the
Okay,
battery
so now
again.
go back. Yeah, go back and make sure that it says, and you always want to check that just to make sure that
Hmm.
you are charging it.
Yeah, it says fully recharged in 18 minutes.
Perfect.
Meteor
On both of them?
storm inbound.
Yeah. I
Alright,
don't.
perfect.
The
So
current input went down. It's,
it's going to because you're charging 2 batteries at once now. So your ship, now you're gonna have to repair some things because your ship's pretty fucked up. You lost some conveyor, or some conveyor tubes. A lot of your engines are smoking.
oh, here comes a fucking meteor shower.
Oh my lord. Holy shit, that hit our base. Oh my gosh.
Damn. I just put a fucking hole in that shit.
Jeez, man, these meteor showers.
I was like a foot away from your the one thing.
I know, it almost hit that. We got lucky as shit with that. Actually get some more power since we're gonna be charging both these ships. Let me build some more of these wind turbines. Alright, so both of those batteries are being charged right now.
Nice.
Alright, so now you just wait for those batteries to fully charge and we'll be able to go use those miners. Also fix that ship up.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Anything smoking, and I've seen there's a conveyor tube missing as well.
Got 1,300 steel plates. Finally fill in the ground, probably.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Oh, you do. Whenever you get done, you're gonna have to add an additional thruster on your left if you're looking at the cockpit, and you get to add those new thrusters to the group, which is easy. You just select the group. It'll highlight all the ones that are currently in it, and you just hold control and add the new ones, and you just click save.
Wait, so if the conveyor belt comes off, you have to like replace it?
Yeah. Well, you broke it. When you break it, you have to replace it.
Damn.
It'll damage first. It'll take damage, and then you just have to repair it. But if it takes so much damage that it actually breaks, then you'll have to replace it.
Alright, Jeff. I'm actually gonna get out of here now.
No worries, man. You have a good night. It was good talking.
You guys
See
have
you,
a good night,
Justin.
too. I'll talk to you before Saturday, I'm sure.
Okay. All right, man. You take care.
You too,
Enjoy
man.
your work. All right.
Yeah,
Enjoy your high point.
What? I heard that.
All right, man. Peace.
Enjoy my work.
Who enjoys work?
Let's see, where's the end?
Oh, don't make it awkward.
I'm looking for the
You're making it awkward.
I know.
It's awkward now.
Gosh darn it.
Stop being so awkward, dude. Come on, just leave.
I don't know how.
It's like we left and then you were like going down the same way we were leaving after you said goodbye. It's like walking down the same side of the street and you're like goodbye, goodbye, and you turn to go the same way.
I seriously can't find the exit button.
Dude, it's so awkward now. Come on, man.
Is it?
Do us a
This?
favor. Yeah, it's that.
No, it's
To us
not.
a favor.
You have to YouTube it in the
Oh, it's right
awkwardness.
here. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Take it easy.
Okay, so you have to add a landing gear. So I'll add those for you real quick.
It's like I got it. Good night.
Good night.
It's not even like connected to the thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's because of thrusters on the back, but that's okay.
What do you think the odds of Evan playing this game again are?
7%. 7 full percent. When he comes over again, he might. So, you kind of seen when you backed up that connector, you had to press P to fully lock it in. It's the same with the landing gear. Sometimes you'll land on the ground, and your ship will stay stuck. Think of the landing gear as like magnets to anything. You gotta press P to unlock it if you land it. And you always want to
Oh,
make sure your
okay.
engines are off as well. So I don't know if, let's see if, yeah, so you can do is, that's the reason that you made those, because that'll conserve battery power. So there's like a little checklist before you start your ship up. You got to turn your engines on, turn your battery off of recharge. You have to do that. If you press P and you expect your ship to float and you just disconnect without your batteries on auto instead of recharge, it'll just fall to the ground. Because on recharge, your batteries aren't putting anything out. So when you get in your ship to take it off, always turn your batteries onto auto and turn your engines on. Otherwise, it's going to fall to the ground.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that. I think
You will after your ship falls to the ground for the first time, like I've done a million times. Because there's no way to tell if you have any thrust or not, but unless you look at it.
I'm almost thinking of building like a little flat pad right under this.
That's actually not a bad idea. You could.
Just use more fucking resources that we don't really have.
No, you could do these big ones.
So that thing should be good to go. So I'll repair it
Yeah,
up.
just gotta wait. Yeah, once it
Charging.
recharges, you'll be good.
You said you're getting up at like 4?
I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I gotta be going to bed here in a minute.
Yeah, don't blame me on that. I'd already be
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yeah.
I tried to at least. I don't know. I wouldn't probably be able to go to
Shit.
sleep.
Damn, our thing's getting so big now. I'm gonna do hide empty. Yeah. Yeah, where's that at? No problem. Ugh. Alright, that should be good enough to build a... There we go. Yeah, it's kind of getting perfect nick of time we got these up and going because our mine is starting to get to the point where it's so big the rocks aren't rolling all the way down.
They're not.
No, they're getting stuck on shelves that are just being created. There you go. Yeah, you see how, like, there's a hole in the roof now.
Of the
Right
mine?
on my- Yeah, you see the, like, if you go up a little bit, you'll see a giant hole. Now you gotta look behind you.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh, I think that miner, that new miner, should be on the ground down here somewhere, unless the thing sucked it up.
What do you mean on the ground? Like in that cave or out here?
Well, it would either be in the cave or now it got sucked up into this, and maybe it's in the...
Refiner.
Let me see if it's yeah, there it is. It's in connector 6. It rolled all the way down the cave when I dropped it, and that's funny.
Where's connector 6?
You gotta scroll down.
On
It's
the
right next to
inventory of
connector 5. Yeah, on the inventory, the right side.
the refinery?
No matter what you click into there, it's all connected. So there's even though you're clicking into the refinery, it's
Oh,
everything.
I
That's
see.
a whole
Okay.
grid you're clicking into. So you're seeing the inventory of both our ships, both med things. You're seeing the inventory of the refinery, the assembler. You're seeing the inventory of everything. That's everything that's on that grid. Did you find it?
Yeah, it's just not.
You-
I'm pressing number
Okay.
3 and it's not like doing
So what
it.
you're gonna do is you're gonna press G now. Go to character tools. It's like 4 down.
Okay.
You're gonna drag and drop the last drill, the elite hand drill, all the way to whatever number it is. You're gonna drag and drop that
Oh.
over the 1.
There we go, I got it. Cool deal. Damn, it looks like this thing won't fucking mines way more.
Yeah, the amount of rocket drops versus the one we had.
Jeez, this thing is just mowing this shit down.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna need a new cave soon because the way that this deletes is insane. That refinery's not gonna be able to keep up.
So many rocks falling outside of it.
Oh, I can imagine with that.
I'm cutting this top part and they're all just like falling on top of it and shit. Oh, I'm out of oxygen.
It's weird that you're running out of oxygen. I mean, I use a little bit, but never that much.
I don't know if it was the energy or what. It might have been the energy that I was out of.
What's up with all these little floaty bits?
Yeah, I was trying to clean them out. It's like the fucking hit window on them is impossible.
That's alright, this show will become obsolete here soon enough.
I can get some of them. That one was like a perfect square. That's so weird. This one is too. Come look at this. The fucking perfect
Oh, it is.
square
Cube.
little fucking
Look at
cube.
that. There's no getting that.
You gotta get.
Oh,
there
you
we
got
go.
it.
It's really fucking buggy.
Shit, we're gonna have to build an even bigger pad, separate of this pad. It's gonna have to be on a different grid to make our
Oh.
big ship.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be.
We're
That
gonna
ship's
have
probably
a
gonna have
lot
to
of
be
power.
bigger than this entire pad right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The whole.
'Cause, I mean, are we gonna build like separate mining ships, or are we just gonna use these?
That's the problem. Is these are only
Oh
Earth
yeah, yeah.
mining. These you would have to add an oxygen regulator in
We
it,
might have to
and you'd have to
find
add
something.
different thrusters.
We might have to find something on the workshop, like small and affordable. I guess. I don't know. Like we could just put the
Once you add the
hologram
oxygen.
down.
Once you add the oxygen, man, there's no making a small no. That's the problem. There is no because you have to add a generator for the oxygen, and you have to add a storage tank for the oxygen and nitrogen, which makes your ship incredibly fatter.
You saying
but
like
it
any
won't-
ship, like even the miners that we have?
Yeah, like that. You would have to add another half of that size to it because of the oxygen.
Well, I'm not saying for the big ship. I'm saying like for the miners that we're gonna
Yeah,
have. Oh yeah, because
because
you're saying
there's
there's no
more.
oxygen.
You have to. Yeah, you'd have to add an
Yeah.
oxygen generator to those. Like these are for Earth. You don't need oxygen. We'll make it work though. But the amount of thrusters, the nice thing is we can throw unlimited thrusters on that ship, on the new ship we're making. So I mean, no matter what size of miner we make,
Yeah, we're gonna
it'll
get
be
that
able to
bitch out of
transport
space.
it. It might just be a lot of saving and quitting and reloading. Because you don't really know if your ship's going to make it to space until your thrusters are given up about 5,000 feet up. I had to happen like 6 times until I threw enough thrusters on there. Because about 5,000 feet up, your atmospheric thrusters, which you still need on the big ship, give up because it runs out of oxygen. And then you rely on your hydrogen thrusters. And you may not have enough strength in your hydrogen thrusters to... We might need to have to build a whole nother assembler refinery.
Is it even possible to like put ships inside of ships and transport them?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, using those connectors, how we have them right there, those connectors, those are locked into place.
That'll hold. Okay.
That'll hold them. That's why I transported. I think I did. Yeah, I transported the one on the roof. My big ship. I just put my miner on the roof of it, and it had no problem at all. Now the question is, I don't know how to make bay doors. I know there are hangar doors. I know there are. I would have to mess around with it.
Another scary thing is like if one of us dies before we get to the moon or whatever, and are able to place down another survival kit.
Somebody's spawning on Earth.
Yeah, like they're gonna be left behind basically, because that ship ain't going back.
You just don't die.
I mean, I guess if one of us dies, we'll both die because we'll be in the same fucking
Yeah.
boat.
And we gotta make an airlock for that ship too, otherwise every time you open the door, all the oxygen in the ship's gonna get sucked out.
There's 101,000 stone in here right now.
Being processed?
Yeah,
Jeez.
almost 10,000 iron ingots.
Okay, we should be good, but we're gonna, with the ships, you're gonna get so much iron and like, cause that's the thing now with these ships, we can go after pure iron and pure silver and pure everything pure, so we don't have to get stone anymore. You don't need stone. Stone will get you iron, it gets you gravel, it gets you some other things, but and with that ore detector, you'll be able to fly your ship slowly, and then find what's it called for it.
Yeah, it'll come in handy.
But I gotta let's see. Let me see how far your ship is from being. I want to see what the battery life on it is.
Keep on here whenever you're ready to get off.
I know. I'm just kind of curious to see what the battery life on our ship will be.
I think mine's at like 18 minutes. Yours was saying like 30 minutes.
If not, if so, we're gonna have to add another battery yours because 18 minutes ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah.
Because that's just idle.
How many did you have? 2?
2 batteries, yeah. Oh, yours is fully recharged.
I think I have more thrusters. That's probably why.
So go ahead. Yours is fully recharged.
Should I just leave it there so we can add another battery and let that one charge up? Or when you add them, they come charged?
No, they don't come charged. Here, I'll throw another battery on yours, though. I'll throw it on the roof, it won't hurt nothing. You just have to add it to the, actually I can do that.
Those fucking meteor showers are gonna hit the wind turbine tower. Take that whole fucking thing out.
battery. Make sure it's recharging.
Yeah, I think what we'll have to do is probably delete most of this little floor that we just built, and then we can just kind of build it upwards and then out, and that way we'll have like a whole platform we can work with. Either that or just a whole different spot, probably over on that hill or something.
Good lord, 3 hours?
For what?
Jeez. To recharge that battery.
Damn.
Oh,
On
it's
my
going
ship?
up. Oh wait, no, it's not going up. Yeah, why is the current output 93? Oh, it's because of the refinery and everything's going on right now.
Oh, damn.
So once that's all done with processing, it'll go up. But right now, it's gonna take 3 hours to get
I
that
wonder
new
if more
battery
wind
fully charged.
turbines would like lessen the time.
It will, yeah, because the more power you add. Actually, I might just do that real quick. It's not letting me put these anywhere.
My stream.